Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my contraceptive journey in life. It is obviously very different for everyone, but I chose this journey because it's better for me personally. So I started off with the contraceptive pill. I have been taking this for 5 years. They do say obviously it's a maximum of 5 years preferably. Obviously some people do have it longer, just because there are many complex side effects of taking the pill longer than the prescribed time. However, over those 5 years I have been taking different types of the contraceptive pill. They've not always had the same name. Either they're not had it in stock, or when I've gone to uni and I've gone to their doctors to carry on having it, they don't do that dosage, or there's stuff like that, many complications. I've had to change the type of pill I'm on. Plus you may change the pill you're on because of side effects you may have. So I know the first pill I was taking, my acne was out of control, and as soon as I changed the pill to a different type, cleared up automatically. So people have different side effects of the pill, and some people it might not even work, but with me it's the one that I wanted to go on, and preferably only because one, it's a contraceptive, and two, it was sorting my periods out, because at one point I didn't have a period for about 9 months to a year ish, roughly. I didn't have a period, which is quite concerning at that age. So I went on the pill. That was age 16, 17, that was 5 years ago. So I went on that then. Loved it, didn't bother me at all. The only thing with the pill, you have to remember to take it at a certain time. Personally, I never ever did. I just took it when I remembered to take it. It helps me better because I'm on different medication, so I just put it in the same pot and I take it all at the same time. That's the only way I remember, otherwise I wouldn't have a Scooby and I'd probably forget, and I'd have months and months worth of stash that I'd forgot to take in. But I've had no complications, no side effects obviously apart from the acne. I've had no weight gain, nothing like that. It was just the one that I wanted to be on at that time. My next one, which is the implant, I had it done on Thursday, the 19th of November, I believe it was. And don't get me wrong, I was petrified to have this done, because when people talk about it, they're like, oh, it's this massive thing that goes into your arm and you can feel it, and you have to have a surgery, and they blow it out portion dramatically. So I was getting really worried. That I was texting friends that have had it, and like, tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is this going to hurt me? Like, tell me honestly. And stuff like that. And I know people have different pain scales, but I will walk you through what I went through when I had it. So when you first get to the appointment, so obviously you have to book it with a nurse. It's not a doctor, it's a specialised nurse. They go through loads of questionnaires with you and see if you're more comfortable with it, and see if you're actually ready to have it. And they go through any side effects that you may have, because obviously with this you are gonna, majority of people put weight on, the bleeds are irregular, headaches, migraines, stomach cramps, all that. But then you can get that with any other contraceptive, so it's not really any different. I could have had that with the pill, but I didn't. So I then signed all the paperwork. So obviously you have to sign that you're consenting to have it. Sign the paperwork, and then they lie down on the table, and you have to lie down flat and have your arm that you're having it in up next to you, because obviously it has to be flat on the table. I had it in my non-dominant hand, only because I don't use it as much as my right hand, obviously. So it starts off with a local anaesthetic. They call it a minor surgery because it is. You don't get put under or anything like that. It's nothing like that. They put a needle in your arm and you have local anaesthetic just to numb the area. She then started pricking me with the needle just to see if I could feel it. Obviously the first few times I could because I wasn't numb yet, but eventually I wasn't feeling anything. So then she knew it was ready to be inserted. And then it looks like, do you know at school when you have them scalpels with all them protective things on, protective cases on? That's what it looks like. And she literally just slid it up my arm, up to where it was, because it only goes to about this far away and it's planted in there. I'll show you my bruise and my scar in a minute. But she literally slides it up and she says there's no, you will feel it go in, and you do. You feel this like plastic thing just slide into your arm. It's a really weird sensation. But the only thing that hurts is, like, obviously that sounds like, oh my god, that's terrible, a plastic thing's going into my arm, it's going to hurt, I'm going to feel everything, I'm going to hit my nerves and all that. The only thing that hurt was the anaesthetic, only because the needle feels like when you have a blood test, like a little sharp little pinch, that's it. Then the anaesthetic goes in, you feel it, I felt it go in my arm, I felt it, all the water go everywhere. And then it feels like loads of bees are stinging your arm. That's what it feels like. It feels like a bee sting, but multiple at one time. And then all of a sudden, you go numb and you can't feel a thing. And then they obviously make you feel it at the end to make sure you know where it is. And they've got to make sure you can feel it personally. So obviously, later down the line, if you can't find it in your arm, that's a concern. You've got to go back to the doctors because you need to be able to feel it all the time. So a lot of people say, oh, you'll have loads of bruising. I haven't. I'll show you. So this is what I've had. That's where it went in. And that's the only bruise I've had. Ignore the white paler skin. But that is the only bruise I've got. And if you just, I literally can rub my finger along there and you can feel it. And it goes up to about there. So it's about that long in my arm. And it's just a little plastic rod. That's all it is. It lasts for 3 years, which is perfect for me because obviously I'm 22 now, so I'll be about 25-ish when I have it taken out, unless I want it taken out sooner. You can have it taken out at any point in them 3 years, if obviously you want to start trying for a baby or whatnot, or if the complications are getting too bad, like your irregular bleeding is out of control, then you can have it taken out. However, you can't have it past the 3 year point. So I had mine on the 19th, so I've got to have it taken out on the 18th just to make sure I don't go over them 3 years. You then can have a new one implanted, but I'm not going to because it'll be 25, so I'll be ready to have children then by hopefully. But obviously it's up to anyone really when they want to take it out. I'll probably take it out after the 3 years, so like bang on the 18th I'll probably have it taken out, unless obviously complications take over my body too much, then I'll have it taken out. But yeah, that's everything. That's it's not really a long journey. I haven't really gone through anything really, but I was not even considering having the coil. That is not happening. No, that's a no for me. Condoms I've obviously tried, but obviously it's not the go-to for everyone really. But yeah, that's my journey. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.